have made my first Football Manager 24 tactic that has seen Arsenal win the Premier League as well as another trophy. So a quick double for Arsenal, man. But this is the tactic. Let's get straight into it. Don't forget to hit that like, comment and subscribe. But Football Manager 24 is out right now. You are able to get the early access if you use the link in the description right now. Make sure when you are checking out, you do type in code ZimsMuller to get an extra discount. So here we are with the perfect 4-3-3, and as you can see, Arsenal have absolutely smashed the Premier League. 31 games won, 2 draws and 5 losses, all coming away from home. Not too bad of results. And then look how many goals they have scored, 102 goals. No one else comes anywhere near that total. And then you can obviously see the goals conceded. They conceded 34, the second highest in the league. Absolutely smashing it. Then we go straight into the competitions. Have a look at the competitions. In the Premier League, obviously winning that. Champions League, we did get knocked out in the quarterfinals by Leipzig. FA Cup, we won that. We were the runners-up in the Carabao Cup. And the Community Shield, we won that. So a little treble, a cheeky treble. Maybe not the treble everyone wants, but we'll take it, mate. Now, in terms of the data hub, this is how the data hub is looking at the moment. You can see goals per game, 2.68. Expected non-penalty goals per game, 2.23. Goals conceded per game, 0.89, so less than 1 per game. Expected goals against per game, 1.04. And then shots per game, we are taking an average of 14.92 shots. And if we move into the statistics, obviously Arsenal with 102 goals. Man United coming second with 80. West Ham, Man City as well. But then most shots, Arsenal. Fewest shots against, Arsenal in 3rd place. Best pass completion, Arsenal in 8th with 89%. Most possession, Arsenal with 60% in 2nd place. Most tackles won, not there. Most dribbles made, they are 3rd. And then most clean sheets, they are 2nd with 17. And then fewest conceded, 34. Liverpool only conceding 31. In terms of the player stats, you look at the most goals, Dominic Calvert-Lewin actually scoring the most in the Premier League. Erling Haaland with only 23. Oh, he definitely got an injury, so maybe that did help us, but we'll take it, mate. Gabby Jesus picking up 3rd place with 22 goals, and then Saka joint 4th with Darwin Núñez with 21 goals. In terms of the assists, we can see Martin Odegaard 2nd with 14. Gabby Jesus with 14 as well, so Jesus having a crazy season in terms of the Premier League, picking up 36 GNA in all Premier League games, which is insane, bro. Then we got Martinelli with 13 assists as well. In terms of the most shots, we got Martinelli and Saka on that list. Most man of the matches, we got Saka and Martinelli joint in 3rd place with 6. And then most key passes, Odegaard and Saka. Best pass completion, Raya. Most tackles won, no one there. Most dribbles made, Saka and Martinelli. Most clean sheets, we got David Raya. And then fewest conceded, we have Aaron Ramsdale and Raya, obviously splitting the role. And if we go straight into the squad, we can have a look at some of these players and look at the amount of goals scored and whatnot. We see Gabby Jesus with 39 goals scored in all comps and 17 assists. We got Martinelli with 20 and 18. We got Declan Rice with 5 goals and 17 assists. We got Saka with 31 goals and 18 assists. Martin Odegaard 11 and 19. And then we can see Gabriel picking up 10 goals from obviously the set pieces. Make sure you lot are sorting out your set pieces. I am going to do the best set pieces video soon, so make sure you're subscribing and looking out for that video, because I've been finding some great set pieces, trust me, people. We got Kai Havertz with 10 goals and 8 assists. Then we can see Trossard with 8 and 8. We've got Nketiah picking up 7 and 1. Look at the team of the year. Arsenal dominating. We got Benjamin White in there, Gabriel in there. We got Martin Odegaard, Saka, Declan Rice, and Gabriel Jesus, man. Absolutely smashing it. And this goal right here demonstrates the beauty of this tactic. We're going to highlight all of these players. So we got Timber, we got Saliba, we've got Kiwior, then we've got Tomiyasu, and we have Jorginho. This is our back 5. Obviously, I might be spoiling it a bit by telling you lot this, but have a look and see how this plays out. You're going to see the 3, 2, and then 5 in attack with a lot of chaos going on in the front line. But have a look right here. Watch the patient build up from the team. See Jorginho plays the Saka. Saka's running down the line. Jorginho's running, but then drops back into the space. Timber plays the Tomiyasu. You can see it again. You can see the 3 right there. And then boom, Trossard across goal. Jesus bags, man. I have also been using this tactic in my save over on Twitch. So make sure you're coming over to Twitch where I'm live Monday to Friday, British summertime at 6 p.m. streaming with the Chelsea save right now for the beta. And as you can see with Chelsea, you know how Chelsea are playing this season as well. We started very, very well. 7 games played, 8 goal difference and 14 points. Doing very, very well. We only lost our first game of the season against Brighton away from home with a last-minute header. But in terms of the rest of what we've been doing, some decent results. We beat Newcastle, drew against Man United at Old Trafford, drew against Brentford. I was fuming about that game. Burnley away from home beat them. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. So we're going to see how it plays out against these bigger teams coming up, man. But we have been doing very, very well with Chelsea. If you look, obviously, at the goals this season, Cole Palmer, absolute blinder. Cole Palmer is a wonder kid this year, bro. He is insane. I don't know how much he'll cost you, but playing at Chelsea right now, what a player, man. And here we are with another team goal from Chelsea. And I'm going to show you guys, you're going to see the exact shape. You can see it right now. The 3-2-5 hour possession. You're going to see the football, brilliant football being played right here. You can see Ben Chilwell's gone on little walkies, but he's going to get back into his position in 2 seconds. And there you see it right there. And then boom, watch this. And then bang, it's a goal for Chelsea. And then you're going to see the exact same thing in the next goal as well. We're going to see the exact same thing again. You're going to see how we patiently build up and then see how exactly we score goals using this tactic. Watch it right now. This is Arteta inspired. I can't lie. Shout out to Arteta right now, man. But you see Cole Palmer finds Lavia. Lavia to Reece James. Reece James. Caicedo. Bang. Cole Palmer. Finish, man. It's beautiful stuff once again. Exquisite football is being played using these tactics. But before we get into the tactic, people, make sure once again that you are hitting that like, comment, and subscribing. Also, make sure you coming over to the Twitch where I'm streaming Football Manager. I'm sure you guys will love the Twitch save and will love the vibe on the Twitch. We got song requests going on, a lot of question of the days, lots of different things happening over the Twitch. Make sure you're following. The link is in the description, and I'll see you guys there at 6 p.m. British summertime, Monday to Friday. But let's stop wasting time and let's get straight into the tactic and the breakdown and understand exactly what is going on. So here is the tactic. There are 2 tactics, so it's gonna be a bit of talking and a bit of explaining. So make sure you are listening and understanding what I am doing and why I am doing it, people. So first up, this is the first tactic. This is the one I've been mostly using with Chelsea. For half of the season with Arsenal, I used this tactic, and then I switched to the second one around December, January. Anyways, let's go. Here it is, very simple. Sweeper keeper on support with the instructions. Tackle harder. We have brought that instruction back from the dead, back from FM23, and it's in FM24, and we are still tackling harder, bro. And then in terms of the inverted wing back, we have told him shoot less often and tackle harder. That's the Zinchenko role. You're seeing Zinchenko come into the midfield and help. The same way you were seeing Ben Chilwell go all over the place doing what he was doing. Exact same thing we are doing with Arsenal, and it was Zinchenko over there. In terms of our centre backs, we have shoot less often and tackle harder on both of them, both ball playing defenders. Then we have an inverted fullback on defend, obviously, with the instructions, cross aim to the centre, even though he shouldn't really be getting into positions to cross, but you never know, and then shoot less often as well. In terms of our defensive midfielder, we have told him to shoot less often and tackle harder. So obviously these 3 players are the ones creating that 3, and then the inverted wing back obviously coming in here to create a 2 at times. Sometimes obviously the inverted fullback does step up and it does become a 2-3. It just depends. It's a lot of movement and player positional roles and a lot's going on right now. If I'm being honest with you, shout out to FM because they've actually made it feel very realistic. It's not too robotic. Players are all over the place. It's free-flowing football. Then in terms of our box-to-box midfielder, obviously we have get further forward and tackle harder. Our centre mid on support, we have get further forward and tackle harder as well. Then we have an inside forward on attack with the instruction on this side, stay wider and tackle harder. And then an inside forward on the right with sit narrower and tackle harder. Then we have a pressing forward on attack with the instructions, take more risk. And that is it in terms of all the player roles and instructions. In terms of the mentality, we have an attacking mentality, obviously. In possession, we've gone with a fairly wide, and then we have told the players to play out defense and also focus the play through the middle. Obviously, you can see what we're trying to build there with the 3-2. So we want the middle to be where we are focusing playing. We don't really want to focus on the wide spaces. Focus the play through the middle, and then obviously when the wide spaces come, then obviously start attacking, hence why it gets chaotic. Then obviously passing direct and shorter, tempo higher, work the ball into the box, and then be more expressive. In transition, we've kept it as counter press, counter, distribute the ball to the fullbacks and the centre backs, and roll it out. Then in terms of our possession, we've gone with a high press and a high line of defence, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and trigger press much more often. And then straight into tactic number 2. So tactic number 2 was the one I started with Arsenal, and then this is what I changed to halfway through the season. So this is what we started off with. Very, very similar, but we have changed that inverted fullback to a wingback on support. So this one is more of a 2-3 most of the time. Obviously, sometimes it does become a 2-2, and then the wingback gets further up, making it like a 2-2-6, and then it's just very chaotic, but it does score goals, hence why we do use it. So as you can see, obviously, same thing, literally nothing's changed here. Cross aim to the center, shoot less often. Every other instruction is the same as well. But in terms of actually how we are telling the team to play, we are telling the team to play with underlap on the left, and don't focus to play on the middle, on the right, or the left. Leave it as it is. So underlap, that's the only thing. Everything else, I believe, is the same as well. That is correct. And that's literally it, people. Let me know how you are going to use these tactics. So there will be 2 in the download files. Make sure you're downloading with the link in the description right now. Once again, people, don't forget, if you haven't bought FM24, make sure you are using the link in the description to purchase it, and code ZimsMuller when you are checking out. Also, people, make sure you are following. And like I said, I'll see you guys live on the Twitch Monday to Friday, British summertime, 6 p.m. See you there, people. Big up every single person. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bless up.